Standard today, grab your copy of the Standard newspaper and, read more. That's reporting by Graham Kajilwa. But let's talk financial results, where Old Mutual Holdings has posted a profit before tax of 380 million shillings from continuing operations, marked by lower interest rates and higher claims which weighed on earnings. The performance reduced earnings by 625 million shillings alongside higher insurance claims and service expenses, particularly in the medical and life businesses. Profitability also weighed downwards and reduced performance in the asset management and property operations, driven in part by lower occupancy in Uganda and South Sudan properties.
The big thing has been the impact of falling interest rates on the economy. And it hits us in two areas. The first one, or let's say three areas. The first one is on the reinvestment of our assets. As you exit higher interest rates and get into lower interest rates, so there's a reinvestment risk there. That wasn't too significant. The second area it impacts us is on the valuation of our assets. So as our assets, as interest rates fall, our assets become a bit more valuable, and it depends on where those assets are on the yield curve. Third area, which has been the most significant area, is on the valuation of insurance liabilities. Now, because we have very long tail insurance liabilities, when interest rates fall, the impact, depending on the significance of the fall in interest rates, the impact on the valuation of liabilities can be significant. And we've seen that in this first half.
First half of the year has been a little bit challenging from a macro point of view. In the key markets that we operate, particularly in Kenya. We've seen the lower consumer disposable income has impacted the ability of customers to stay afloat with their policies. However, the overall result masks some very positive things around the results. In line with what we are seeing in the economy, savings are going up, and as a result, both our asset management businesses in Kenya and Uganda have experienced significant growth,